All right, so let's really quickly review the gentle leader again. For Ollie, what happens, we tend to, this piece, nose piece tends to slide through this metal clip. You want to make sure you push it up through the metal clip. You're holding that nose piece. The ring that's going to attach to your leash is hanging down underneath the nose clip. And then we're just going to, come here. Come here. Why don't you want to come over here? Okay, well you can, come here. Buddy, there we go. Sit. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna just slide this, Ollie, over his nose. Thank you. And then you're gonna take those two straps and you're gonna clip them right up behind his ears. I would literally be using this every time he has a meal. Put it on. I want him to really, come here, bud. I want him to really have a lot of positive association with this. So every meal, put it on, feed him right away. And I would really start taking him out on walks with it and just practicing, because this is a little bit of you getting comfortable utilizing it so that, again, you're not putting a lot of tension on the leash, things like that. So we're going to use it for training as long as he doesn't find it too distracting. If he finds it super distracting, because we're going to be doing stationary behaviors today, then I don't want that to affect what's happening. So we'll just kind of see, but I generally like to have it on when we're practicing. Hi, buddy. Hi. So again, we're going to be working on that concept of down, and we're using that say it, show it, pay it. Really important that you do not repeat your cues. So you say it one time, you do your pause. If you don't get the behavior you want, then you show it. Then you mark the behavior by saying yes, and then you pay the puppy by giving them their cookie. All right, so I'm gonna get Ollie. Yes. Okay, so a little name game. Start when we first start practicing. I like to have the puppies in a sit, but then we're gonna eventually move to having them standing. Down. So I pause. Show the dog what I want by putting that treat on the ground. You can see he's sort of resisting laying down. So I'm gonna goof around with this treat, moving it forward and back. Come here. This always kills me. Like, what? Yes, thank you. Like spread eagle legs. Like, why don't, it's just so uncomfortable. Just lie down. Just lie down. Yes, it's very good. So now I'm letting him really enjoy this treat. I have fresh salmon that we are utilizing. Yay, very good. Down. I am going to take this gentle leader off because I do think it's a little bit distracting. Okay. I'm going to try to get that release word in as soon as I can. So again, we're practicing on this mat that we're going to start utilizing next week for our, come on. Ollie. Down. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Again, giving him multiple treats as he's down here. And I have kibble too. That's actually really mostly what I'm using today. Just a little extra salmon incentive. Okay, good boy. Good boy. So again, keep those treats hidden while you're practicing. They're in my hand. Down. Yes, good boy. So that time I didn't have to do the lure, the show it part. That's really what our goal is. I'm just laughing because there's always some kind of antics going on in the outside of our training area. So our goal is to get rid of that show it part. We don't want to have to use that. We want to say the cue, have the puppy do it, and then they get rewarded, and eventually the reward happens or not happens, and it just becomes muscle memory. So again, we're gonna get Ollie. Pop, 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 pop. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yes. Good job. Oops, I lost a treat there. Oh, there we go. Down. I'm going to wait longer and see what happens, see if the dog offers me that behavior. Down. I did repeat the cue because I waited quite a long time in between the first time and the second time. My pause was really long. Very nice. Touch. Touch. Yes. Touch. Up, up, up. Yes. Good. Down. Yes. So that time I just used, I do want to try to get rid of the food lure as quickly as possible. So that time I just sort of used a little bit of a like hand movement down towards the ground just as a hint to remind him what we were looking for. Ready? Go find it. I'm gonna have him get up off that mat. Come on, buddy. Come on. Sit. Nice. Down. Yes. Very good. You're such a good buddy. You're such a good buddy. Good job. All right, ready? Go find it. Ollie. Yes. So you see when I'm practicing that I'm always adding in all our foundation skills. Ollie. Yes. So I'm doing name game a couple times. I'm gonna toss a little treat. Go find it. Ollie. Yes. Good boy. I'm gonna lure him back to his little mat. Ollie. Touch. Yes. And down. Okay, so if he walks off, get him back over and get him his attention right away. Down. He's sniffing the mat. That's a really good sign. Yes, so did your good buddy. After you practice this for a couple days, you should really be trying to pause a little bit longer and see if he'll get you that down without the show it, without the lure part. Okay.
Okay. Good job. That was very good.
So if you're continuing with your name game, you're continuing with your hand targeting. Sit is just kind of always happening. You're using your gentle leader at every meal and hopefully on like short little walks if you're out and about. And then we are introducing down. All right, so we will see you next week. Good job, Ollie.
Good job, Ollie.